Hello again, John Gillette, Arizona State Representative LD30, here to talk about the PPE. In Arizona, we know we've had all these issues with the motor voter, unqualified registrants, the recorder's office working very diligently to update the voter rolls before the next election. And I can say most of the recorders are doing a great job at this, but folks, I'm here to tell you, and it has happened, MVD even sent out a letter, double check your voter registration. You must be registered to vote in the party in which you support, the Republican Party, by 20 February of this year. So double check that registration, because we've seen a lot of people, and I'll get into a quick story about that in just a second, but we've seen a lot of people change over to No Labels Party or Independent whenever they've updated their driver's license, got a new license plate. I don't want to say it's nefarious or illegal, but the motor voter system, the computer program that they use is terribly inaccurate, and it requires everyone be on their game when they're doing this. So it's on the clerk side, there's some pull downs and click buttons, and with the latency in the computer, sometimes they actually click the right box, but with the latency of the program, it may put that click mark in the wrong box. So I'm not saying anything crazy nefarious, and I'm sure there is some element of fraud out there, especially with the third-party vendors, but this is a must for all Arizona voters. Double check your registration. You can go to the recorder's website. You can go to azsos.gov. Double check your registration. Make sure it is valid for the party that you want to vote for, and look at the expiration date. See make sure it's going to be valid through the election. If not, you must re-register by the 20th of February to vote in the presidential preference election. We need every vote. There is an element of fraud out there, but I'm here to tell you, folks, if you look at our voter registration rules, you look at the state of Arizona, we are not a purple state. We are not a somewhat state. We are a red state. And red voters have to come out and vote. Republicans cannot sit at home. We say this all the time, but Mohave County, the reddest state in Arizona, we left 6,000 votes on the table last year. Ballots that went out that were not returned. This year, we're not going to make that mistake. You saw New Hampshire, you saw Iowa, Republicans waited in the cold to support their candidate, Donald Trump. You have the RNC now saying he is the presumptive nominee. If you want to vote for Donald Trump and you think your registration or anything else has been changed, double check it. If you think your registration is perfect, double check it, because you don't know until you know. So get online, double check that, make sure your registration is good. You have until February 20 to fix it. It's a quick phone call, a quick trip, or even doing it online. It's easy to do it. It doesn't cost a dime. Make sure you're registered to vote. Thank you very much.